the main point to build. 1, 2, 3, a line connected. And because once we have this, then we can share our knowledge, the knowledge we are taking now here with the practice and with the, This for me is really what transforms a massage, a normal massage, just a simple body work, in something more. Because the body is not just a body, it's not just a matter of muscle and bones and cartilage and nerves, because this body is full of emotion, it's full of memory, it's full of thoughts, it's full of fantasies, it's full of fears. So when we are touching a person and we are not touching anymore a pillar, we are touching their mind, we are touching their emotion, we are touching their memories, we are even touching their past lives, their future lives, we are touching everything through the body. So we enter through the body, we touch the body, but we are touching the full being. That's the point for me. So how can a super massage happen? I really don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to you when I touch you. I really don't know what you are gonna feel and how this stimulation will gonna affect you. I don't know, really. But one thing I know that if I'm 1, 2, 3 align while I touch you, some kind of magic can happen. This I know. Which kind of magic? I don't know. Which kind of trip, of journey you are having, I don't know. But I just know that we are talking and we are touching or we're reaching maybe other levels. The first year I arrived to Ibiza, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was sharing massage with some therapists to know their technique, to present my work, also to receive some massage like this. So I met this girl, and we share a massage. And I don't know how she arrived to this point. And then at the end she was saying something like, she was sharing her experience, say, hey, sometimes I go to Villa to give massage, and they ask me to give a spiritual massage. And she was telling me like to say, how a massage, body work can be a spiritual thing. And how to say, we are talking about a physical thing, and people are asking me something that is not so tangible. I kept silence that time, but inside myself I was thinking, I cannot imagine a massage that is not spiritual. This is my approach. Always. And go deeper in this, if I ask myself, what does it mean, spiritual massage? Some gods coming from there, some shamanic happening in the room. So my understanding is that spiritual massage happens when the spirit is present. And what is this spirit that we want us to do? Where is this spirit? Where can I find this spirit that I want to be present in massage? Where is this spirit? So maybe I close my eyes and I feel that the spirit is in me. So, from my understanding, a spiritual massage means that my spirit, that is not my mental mind, my spirit is here, totally present. And that's how a spiritual massage, in my understanding and in my experience, can happen. The moment I connect with a higher level of my spirit, from the bottom of my spirit up to the sky, and I feel I'm in this column, this flame from the earth towards the sky. And I feel I am this being, this spirit, this soul, living and moving inside this physical body. The moment I get connected with this, then I just share this. And maybe because I'm connected with this, the moment I touch you, the moment I enter in your house, consciously or unconsciously, you are receiving this kind of vibration. So that's why for me so important, not the training we've done to radicate in our hara, that is also our energetic center, not only the gravity center, but is our energetic center, but is this our breath center, this is also our vital center. So the center of our being is here. And here is also me, where I want to bring the person during the massage. I would get bored just to give a massage to a trapezium or to a shoulder blade like this, just to work on that level. I would get bored just to do that. So I'm interested to release your pain so you can be more quiet, maybe you can lie down and sink into your being more relaxed, more present. Maybe some pain is disturbing you, so I want to help you to release this so you can come back here. But to go down from here, from our mind, where mostly we are centered, especially here in the West, to go from here to here, I have to pass from here. I cannot jump. So if I want to go back here to my real home, to my real being, to my real wisdom, I have to pass from the heart. That's why the prayer for me is also so important during my treatment. So for sure to be totally focused, for sure to be engaged with my energetic being, but for sure also to be open and involved and connected and engaged also with the heart, for me is a very fundamental part of a massage treatment. That is not just a body massage, but is a massage of the whole being. So, once we have 1, 2, 3, then we can start.
Do you ever try to feel the need to make the client, the patient, aware of this fact, or this is some fact that is for yourself and must not be shared with the patient?
And in my experience is that this is my way to do it, and I don't know how to do it in another way. And I'm lucky about this, because in this way I can enjoy. I enjoy my dance, I enjoy my prayer, I enjoy my meditation. That's the point. Massage is a dance, it's a prayer, because massage is a love affair. I'm taking care of a person that is lying down under my hands, half naked, just waiting for me to take care of him for 1 hour, 2 hours. So for me, massage is basically a love affair. But cannot be just a love affair of taking care, because maybe he has some pain, some tension to release. So I need to be also focused and really feel where are the tension and how can I manage and deal with them. At the same time, I'm focused, I'm praying, but I also have to be engaged with all my being, with my energetic and wisdom center to make the massage complete. Then, what's going to happen in you, what's going to happen in the client, really, I don't know. Of course I have my intention. Of course I have my strategy, how to release the pain, how to open the back, how to make a stretch. But on the real subtle level, what's going to happen, how you will react, or how will this deep relaxation we are bringing the person, how this will develop in the next days, in the next months or here, this I cannot prevent. And I'm also not so much interested during the massage. Of course I'm interested after the massage to receive feedback. The moment I enter to your house, the moment I start to prepare the massage temple, if you are feeling what I'm doing, you perceive.
Without.
I'm creating a sacred space. I don't have to tell you, hey, now I'm going to create a sacred space here. I don't have to tell you. But the way I do it, the way I take care of each detail, the attitude, the love I put on each gesture, already just preparing the space, is transmitting something to the person.
Okay.
Then, of course, during the massage, I also want, for example, that the person is present. So, as I say, the real relaxation happens after the massage, not during the massage. During the massage, I want the person to be present with me.
And so if the person falls asleep?
Rarely can happen. Okay, if it happens, happen. But I have my strategies.
Just wake up.
Yeah. When I see that the person is going too far like this, maybe I increase the pressure at some point, I go on some point where I know I have to work. So he's feeling up, he's working, yeah. So I have to breathe, I have to participate. So that's why it's a kind of partnering work. Even if the person is almost doing nothing, actually is not properly doing nothing. Because the person is feeling and following me, is breathing with me, is participating with me under the more I press, the more he has to breathe out. Of course, he has to participate very clearly, very aware, very awake during the stretch. So I bring the person with different strategies to remember the person, hey, please stay here with me. I know you are relaxing physically, mentally, emotionally, but with your spirit, with your awareness, please stay here with me to watch what's going on here. Then at the end of the massage, when the massage is finished, the real, deep, long-lasting relaxation can happen. But
no, because in some way it's beautiful that somebody that you don't really know get to this point of relaxation and trust to become possible to just sleep, to abandon completely and...
Yeah. And this happened in my experience really. Bringing your 1, 2, 3 together. The moment you enter your client house, no, really, you are bringing your smiling heart, because somehow if they call you, they need help. And in my intention, my understanding, the real help they need is not only about the shoulder blade, because what is the shoulder blade about? Maybe some stress. Stress coming from work, stress coming from some emotion, also for some emotional trauma or physical trauma, or so person is needing care. It's not just it is here. It's the person that wants to be taken. Sometimes, most of the time, people are not even aware about this. They discover during the massage. And with this kind of massage, with this kind of approach, also they discover that the massage can be not only body massage. But this is you that elevate the level of just a body work massage. For sure we do. For sure it's 1 week we are doing deep body work, but it's not only about body work. Like yoga is not just about asana to have the leg here. It's not that. So I use the body to work on my spirit. So at the same time with the massage, I enter through the body, but I'm working on his mind. I'm trying to relax his mind, I'm trying to relax his nervous system, his emotion. Maybe he has some emotion, some emotional block to release. Also because the body is really the manifestation, the physical manifestation of our mental and emotional state. That's why we touch the body, but I'm touching his mind, I'm touching his memories, I'm touching his fears, all his deepest and secret fears or desire or something are here around in the body. Where else? Where are my fears? Here. Where are my desires? Here around. Where are my memories? Here around. So when I touch a body, remember, you are touching all of this. That's why the first level is just an approach to take care of the person, say, hey, I'm here with you, I will take care of you for the next hour, just be present, just relax. It's not just stimulating the circulation or lymphatic system. It's that I'm stimulating circulation, lymphatic, but not only that. On the same time, contemporary, I'm working on all levels. The physical level, on the mental level, on the emotional level, and towards the spiritual level. Because that is my goal. Through the body, from the earth, connected to the, not to the sky. I don't want to lose into the sky, but connected to the sky. No, that's why I love to use this material, no? Because it gives me this opening from the earth, from the ground, this flowering, from the spine, this opening. That's why going up to the sky, we are bringing up his kundalini, his life force energy we are bringing up. I'm working on the spine, but I'm working on his kundalini, on his sex vital energy to grow up. That's the sense, that's the metaphor. That's why for me the body is a wonderful analogy, a wonderful metaphor of life. Because what we find in the body, connection, opposition, and torsion, everything, is what we can find in all this planet. But I remind you, sorry, it's not that I enter my client door and I think, okay, now I'm coming here and I want to open your heart, I want to rise up your kundalini, I want you to have an intergalactic sideral journey, or I want you to release your emotional past life trauma. I could not enter like this because would be too much for me to deal with all of that, with all of this. So I prefer to trust that I know that if I put myself and if I create the condition and if I put myself in an alignment and I work on your body in a certain way, I know that some kind of magic can happen. This I know. How can it happen? I don't know. I just know that this can happen. Because you reactivate the grounding in the body, the pleasure, no? To feel your body breathing and open, no? So you provoke something in them, no? That make a click for something after to happen, but was not my previous intention. I want to give you massage so tomorrow you go to a yoga class. But when I hear this, very happy. So what I recommend you is really give always the best massage that you can. Always. I really invite you to give as a commitment with yourself, not even for the person, for yourself. Always. Of course, depending on how are you in that moment. Maybe you feel super good, but even if you feel a bit tired or if you feel some emotional distracted, leave your emotion when you leave your shoes. Leave your mind when you leave your shoes. And when you are in massage, it's really a kind of vipassana with your hands. Your attention, your awareness is here, is what's happening under your hand. And the best massage I ever given in my life, Naseem was disappeared. I was just watching his hands doing the massage, but it was not me anymore doing the massage. So the best massage that I really wish soon you will experience is that where you just see massage happening under your eyes, under your presence, and your hand will just apply the knowledge that you are uploading here in this week. So it's to say that whatever your mind is thinking, leave it there. And the moment you start the massage, you will discover there what to do. That is a very different attitude compares to, okay, now I do the massage, compares to I put my hands, I feel, I touch, I feel, and I respond to the situation. This is what I wish for you. To arrive to the point that you digest the knowledge we are giving you, me and Mary, we are giving you in these days, through the training, through the manual that you will bring home as a summary of this. And the more you digest, you understand the basic principles that are not 2000s, are 5, 6 basic principles of how to move from the core, how to move breathing, how to touch, feel, slowly put your pressure, and then you can apply this on the back, on the legs, on the front legs, on the chest, on the face, whatever you are touching. You are touching a cat, a dog, are the same principle of taking care. So I just feel that when I do the massage, I told you, the more I put Naseem with all his thoughts, his desires, the more I put his apart, the more I see my master working. My dance master, my meditation master, my Reiki master, and of course my massage master. And I just recognize that my hands do what they were trained to do. Do like this, move from the core, keep relaxed, and I just am applying the information I download.